Hello, it's your boy Mr. CV. I'm back for another special video, and I'm back on CV football. I'm gonna do the player ratings of Aston Villa versus Arsenal, and honestly, what a terrible results for Arsenal. If you can't win, make sure you don't lose. And Arsenal, we're probably gonna get a draw, but honestly, terrible results. Lost 3 points, and in the last minute as well. So cruel. Buendia slays Arsenal as Eze has a stinker. Now, Buendia was one of those players that Arsenal wanted to buy, but he ended up going to Aston Villa. And on top of it as well, the position he was playing, we had a choice of Buendia or Odegaard. We went for Odegaard instead, younger, fresher as well. And Buendia ended up getting a ACL injury. We took him out for a good year, but he started to come back as well for Aston Villa, and he started to play well, but not a great results. Matty Cash scoring the goals. And then after that, Trossard coming on and scoring as well. I wanted Trossard to start this game, but Eze started instead. And but the defensive line is killing us. And I got my starting lineup quite right, apart from Rice, because I didn't think Rice was going to play, but he did end up putting Rice there. But let me go into the player ratings. David Raya made a superb save when Watkins looked certain to score, but unlucky with Cash's goal, which fished through his hands from close range. So unlucky to be beaten late on. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Ben White, bright performance from him. Maybe not as eye-catching as the one he had in Brentford, but more positive sign, and he gets more minutes in the bank as well, which is good for his confidence. Or 7 out of 10. Euro Timber, you can see he's adjusting to the centre-back role. There was a tendency to drift forward like he did on right back, but honestly, Timber, you can put him in any position. He put up a good shift, so I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. Piero Nkapie, I'm going to give him a slight 6 out of 10. He had a good battle with Watkins, was aggressive, but honestly, should have cleared his lines during the last minute instead of putting the ball out for throwing, which proved very costly and led to the goal as well, which they scored late on. But honestly, he had a decent performance. Calafiori, 7 out of 10. Definitely Arsenal's best player. Even in the first half when the team was really poor, it was good defensively and typically impressive moving forward. Looked shattered as the second half wore on, and obviously ended up bringing on a sub as well. Next one is Martin Zubimendi, 7 out of 10. Solid as always. Did well in the heart of midfield, but honestly, sometimes in that midfield we got absolutely dominated as well. But I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Declan Rice produced one fantastic block in the first half when the score was still 0-0. I had one shot just before the break that he should have done better. Ran himself into the ground as always, and he did okay. 7 out of 10. Martin Odegaard had a good chance early on, but he put it straight at Martinez. Saw plenty of the ball, but often dropped deep in position. We need him a bit higher up the pitch as well. Good runs and pass for Saka to build up Trossard's goal. 7 out of 10. Bukayo Saka had some good moments, but was usually poor in possession. I've noticed that with him a lot in the last couple of games. Far from his best, but still pop up crucial bit of set up goal to set up the equaliser. Unlucky to then not score himself, but his shot cleared off the line as well. So 7 out of 10. Mikel Merino has been good of late, but was ineffective this afternoon. And honestly, you can't fault Mikel Merino too much because honestly, he's been doing a position for us up front. Never a threat in the link-up play, and it was replaced at half-time by Gyökeres. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Eberiche Eze, 4 out of 10. Built up a passenger throughout. Honestly, that wing position, I don't think it really helps his game. But honestly, Odegaard is Mikel Arteta's man. So obviously, Odegaard will always play in front of him. But honestly, I think he needs to be put into that midfield position as well. But disappointing and off at half time. And honestly, this is not Crystal Palace anymore. This is Arsenal. So he needs to make sure that, look, he's putting up good performance in, or else he's going to get subbed off quite a lot. Leandro Trossard, immediate impact. Honestly, this guy, Leandro Trossard, is probably one of Arsenal's best signing, and he put up a good performance. He played really well, and such a crucial player for Arteta as well, which is the reason why Arteta really likes him and they gave him a new contract. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 because he scored that goal. Victor Gyökeres, another half-time introduction, we sparked an improvement. Just gave the Villa's defense something extra to think about, and he stretched with his run, so I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Gabriel Martinelli on for a few minutes, not really too much. Kelly on for a few minutes as well, but Mikel Arteta. So both Louis Skelly and Martinelli as well. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10, I mean. Mikel Arteta, his halftime changes worked, but it must have been very disappointing with the crucial goal we considered late on. But honestly, in Nketiah, you can see he's still adjusting to life in the Premier League. So I'm not going to be too harsh on him. But well played for Arsenal. Well played to Aston Villa. You got to give them credit. But Arsenal need to, we ride on, and Arsenal need to keep the momentum going. Don't let this down you. Keep it going, keep moving, and I'm sure we're going to come back stronger. Here's your boy, Mr. CV. Have a fantastic day. And until next time, keep watching, keep listening to your boy, Mr. CV, and take care.